Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on? Reiki, Maruta, Black Swan, Luna, Karen, thank you for your donations. Bardman, thank you for being a member for 17 months. I appreciate that. Tarot Magician, what's going on? We got, let's see, who else? We got Karen. I think that's it. Welcome. We got a few catch-up readings, maybe mustard readings, maybe mayonnaise readings from the other night. Let's get those on the table over here. Zaya, thank you very much for your donation as well. First up on the list is Keely from last night. Wants to know Pat's feelings. Does Pat have any feelings? Are they passionate? Are they ready to go? What's going on with all of that? Bardman, thank you for your donation as well. We'll see if Pat has any feelings left in him. Let's see what's going on. So yeah, Keely wanted to know Pat's feelings towards me. Looking pretty decent. High Priestess, right? What you see is what you get. This is not a person that has a lot of subtleties to them, or they have a lot of hidden information. This is somebody who displays the same kind of thing, right? What you see is what you get. There's nothing really else to say here. You got a 3 of Wands, sort of what you're looking for within this person, what you're seeing within this individual is kind of what they're feeling, right? And a lot of times you don't really know if that's going to be something that you're ready to deal with, or if you know it's truthful, if you know it's a legitimate. You don't really know at all. 7 of Pentacles says we've worked together to make this better. We've worked together to make this an improved connection or improved kind of thing as we go through here. And High Priestess, again, the information that you've already been given is what you sort of see with this individual. So I think they have very truthful feelings. They're very upfront with kind of where they're at, where they want to go, what they're doing here. And well, there you go. There you go from this particular deck, which is called the Cappy Baby. It was called the Cappy Barrow. So yeah, I call it the Cappy Baby Tarot because it's got a little bit of a mix of everything in there. It's super cute and all this other stuff. Bree from last night wants to know, if I beg my bro to live with them, will they let me in? Let's go ahead and use a different deck for that. A little bit of the Grape Juice Edition. It'd be random with me. What is going on? I appreciate you hanging out tonight. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. All right, if the brother lets me live with him, or no? What's going on with this connection? Is the brother going to be up front and let you go through there? A little bit of a disappointment through there, but I think that they'll let you do, right? I think that they'll let you live with them indeed. Julie, I thank you for your donation as well. Yeah, I do think there's a little bit of a disappointment. I think they're going to kind of run you through the ringer in order to make that happen, but I think overall they're going to eventually give in and let you do it. Now, this is not going to come easy for sure, right? 9 of Wands. They had some issues maybe in the past with somebody living with them, or they've had some issues with some people maybe doing some things and they didn't like, but they're definitely kind of sort of moved through that. And I think that they're going to give you a little bit of a problem as they sort of, as you approach them with this question or what have you. But I think that they will do that, right? It's like a 7 of Swords is the moving in card. We're grabbing things, we're carrying it, we're moving towards a goal, we're moving it towards someplace else. So I do think that that is going to be a yes for that. You get a little bit of a thumbs up action in there. You're going to be able to get over there and move on in and get it and move in and going with all of that. Well, that really lagged up the stream on that. Oh my, that did. Tarot Magician, thank you for a very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. A is next on the PayPal side. Again, we have to catch up, do a little bit of a catch up mustard. We got to do a little bit of everything tonight. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, SB is working nerves. What's the best way, if a good way exists, to solve this issue? Should I ignore them? Should I get up in their face? What should I be doing with SB to get this worked out? Because it appears that you've had your last nerve worked by this individual, and we need to see what's going to happen here with this particular question, right? All right, the Lovers. Oh, look at that. You know, that's something where we can get a mutual agreement coming through here. I think they're just defensive for a reason. Either they have some information that they haven't told you, or they have some preconceptions that they've sort of looking at that, or there's something in their brain that is making them a little bit defensive over here with this 7 of Wands. So just be aware, this is somebody who's not ready to sort of deal with this stuff. This is somebody who's going to be defensive no matter what you say with this particular information, right? Queen of Swords says you do need to not come in very direct and very kind of authoritative here. You definitely kind of need to sort of ease up. You want to come in light. You want to come in through the side way. And this is going to be something where, you know, ignoring them does have some big advantages over here. You do have kind of basically this resolves itself. Like, it's not going to be weighing you down forever. This is not going to be something that's really, you know, working your nerves kind of thing. But overall, you're just going to have to be all right with this, right? You have to be all right with this. But ignoring them a little bit, don't take them too seriously as it goes through. I think that they're sort of a little bit on the giving side where they're sharing too much information, or something's going on with this person kind of being a little bit too forward kind of thing. But yeah, you know, sort of be direct with them and just say, hey, this is how it works and this is how it needs to be, right? But, you know, ignoring some parts and accepting others is going to be good, because that's going to kind of tell them that this particular information is good, but this particular information is not something I kind of want to deal with as far as that goes. So there we go, a little bit of the grape juice addition. Ooh, now we're caught up. We're caught up with the PayPal side. We are going to go over to this. We got Karen wants to know something. Will I marry Medina or will I marry somebody else? Let's see which one that you'll get married to. While we're on the Push Kitty decks, we might as well break out this one and see where this is going to take us over here. On the left with the throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
Is going to be Medina. On the right, it's going to be somebody else. Who are you going to marry? Medina is who you're going to marry. With that, I don't think anybody else is going to be applicable here, you know? I think that you got a good thing going here with Medina. I think Medina is going to be your answer, right? So you got the sun over here. We can break out the love balloons for you. It just looks clean. You have the sun versus the 10 of Wands. The sun is the clear winner here, and I think Medina is on your side with that. B52 in the Love Shack. What is going on over there? All right, thank you for your donation. All right, we're good with there. Now we're going to do Black Swan wants to know any changes happening after our talk yesterday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if there's any changes in the queue. Keely, thank you for your other donation. Amanda, thank you for your donation as well. We're going to see where this takes us in. Yeah, the little Buddha tarot over here. 7, defensiveness against romance. This person is not going to accept anything you say. That's what I think. This person is going to have an issue accepting anything that you say. They seem to be coming in with an agenda. They seem to be coming in with their own way of doing things. And if you're not on that program, if you're not going to be on the same page as them, they're not going to take it very well. The Star, right? They think that there's a direct line from here to there. They think that we can follow this particular thing, this particular information, this particular push, and get us to some place that's going to be great here. But they have a little bit of defensiveness against sort of coming in through here and being just sort of, you know, plain Jane with this, and being acceptable as far as this goes. It seems that they're just defensive against a lot of things, and being truthful, being sort of upfront with you is going to be one of those. They also almost like they need to insert some games, insert some things, and, you know, that's the way that they're sort of going to work, right? It is sort of a power struggle with this individual as well. So yeah, a little bit of a power struggle. You're going to have to kind of deal with it in the long run. But overall, there you go. Is how it goes. Yeah, been a minute since we put the little Buddha on the table. Karima, thank you for your donations. Keely and Amanda, thank you for yours as well. Luna is next. Luna wants to know, I want a love reading for August, and I want a white fly. We can unzip the white fly for you right here, and we can see where that is going to take you right there. August love. Is that going to be something? Is that going to be something at all? We'll see. We got Orange Juice Edition is on the PayPal side as well. I don't know if you're in chat, but thank you for your donation. You're in the queue. B52, thank you very much. All right, love reading for August. Four of Pentacles. It really feels like that some of the information, some of the things that you've been putting out there ain't working. Bree, I did get your question. Rewind to the very start of the stream. But yeah, the Four of Pentacles, a lot of this stuff, you're not really being open. You're not being ready. You're not being prepared for some of the big changes, some of the big upcoming things that are sort of in the queue for you. And that's something that you're going to have to deal with in your own way with this. It is a matter of more of an open heart, more of a development as far as personal development, as far as relationship development in August. I think you're going to run into a couple of brick walls where you're going to have to kind of read that and see how that goes, right? Temperance just says, it is all about waiting. I think that you have some interesting things in the queue. You have some possibilities happening here, but it is about waiting and being patient in order to get this done. And waiting may be a little bit difficult because we want the immediate results. We want a lot of the excitement right now. And it just appears that that's going to be a little bit delayed until at least in the sort of the September timeframe with this. There we go. Karima, thank you for your other shot over there. I greatly appreciate that. We got Bartman going up on here. Bartman wants a tasty tarot. We can do a lot of tasty tarot. We got a tasty and we got tarot. By the way, when you order yours, I will include Hershey's Kisses as the popcorn protection around the deck. So instead of, well, you will have the popcorn. You will have the popcorn. You will have the popcorn, I don't know, what do they call that? The styrofoam popcorn padding in there, but I'm going to mix it with a couple of Hershey's Kisses in there. You know what I'm saying? And I bought food stickers, and I got a lot of cool stuff going on. Becca Boo and CraftyLady, thank you for joining us tonight. I greatly appreciate you. All right, what's going to happen when I get the ultimate RPG tarot deck? We've been waiting for more RPGs, and if it's going to be an RPG, it needs to be an ultimate one indeed. Ooh, look at that. See, the Tasty Tarot is going to read this like a champ over here. Now, we have this rolling in. We have this rolling in of this ultimate RPG. I think it's bigger than what you thought. I think it's larger size than what you thought. I think it has a lot more meaning. It has a lot more good things going on. B52, you can. It's not too late. We got 9 days to go, B52. So run over there and get it done if somebody can post that. But yeah. So we're rolling in the bigger perspective. We're rolling in the larger look. And this is going to be something where you're going to need to take a little more time. And it could indeed be the ultimate kind of thing where it takes longer to process, longer to read, longer to kind of sort of wait through that, right? But it opens up the world for you. And it's like sort of honey. It's bittersweet. You have a lot of sweetness coming through here, but there are some things in here that are stinging. I think it sort of feels a little bit too personal in a lot of different ways, right? We have a little bit of a sting to it, but I think ultimately it has a lot of sweetness and has a lot of great things waiting for you sort of in there. You're going to have to make some tough decisions with a couple of the cards. I really think a couple of the cards make you choose between cake versus pie here. And you have to make this decision. Like, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do with these cards? Because I think you have two cards that not really ruin the deck, but definitely throw you into a different perspective than you had imagined that you will be. Ultimate, the judgment card says that the trumpet pasta is there indeed. This gives you new ideas, gives you new innovation, and it gives you new inspiration as far as tarot decks go. And I think that's going to be something exciting for you at the end of the day. So there we go. See, Tasty Tarot reads like a champ as far as this goes. Black Swan wants to know what is going on in his life these days. What is happening over here? Let's take a look. Let's literally take a look here and take a peek into their life. What's going on? Where is it going to come? What's happening with this? And we have to sort of get some good information as we go through here. Karima, thank you for your 5th donation. I greatly appreciate that. All right. What's going on in his life these days? Take a look-see, Black Swan, and see where this is going to take us. Yeah, because we need to know. Ooh, Five of Cups, a little bit of I think the disappointment's over. You know, immediately, intuitively, I was like, I think the disappointment is just over here. I think that things just may not be working out to our advantage, may not be working out as far as we need to go here. But the Five of Cups says we have a level of disappointment that had happened in the past, we're recovering from, and we need to kind of move on, and it's a little bit difficult. I think that they have been thrown a little bit of a curveball over here as far as where they want to go, what they want to do, and kind of ultimately, you know, kind of how things are going to be at the end of the day here. Because I think that a lot of changes could have been unexpected, not really planned, and now we have to deal with these in a little bit of a different direction or different way than I kind of had thought in the first place. Overall, I think that they're getting more of an emotional resonance, more of control over their emotions, or where they want to go, how they want to be at the end of the day. Because the King of Swords says they're kind of standing up for themselves a little more than what they had done previously, and I think that they're ready to do that. I think that has pushed them in a direction that is going to be good, right? Going to be a little bit good with that. Julie agrees with all of that. Julie want to know, is it a good time to buy my first house in the next couple? Oh, Jesus. We got home purchases going on. We got all of this stuff happening. Let's see if it is time to buy a house right now. I mean, the real estate market just took a dump. We got high interest rates. We got everything going. Everything is so expensive. You go to the grocery store to buy a dozen eggs, it costs you more than a car payment. I'm just saying. So this might be the time. This might be the time indeed. I kind of want to see a little bit of the Wonder World Tarot. We are leaning in the push kitty direction right here. So we're going to have to see where this is going to take us. We're going to see where this is going to take us. Oh, by the way, I got a notice today that somebody was trying to hack my YouTube account. So that was fun. So yeah, anyway, somebody tried to hack my YouTube account. Anyway, that's kind of funny. That is funny indeed. That is hilarious. Now, if you would like to hack my YouTube account, let me tell you what it's going to require on your end to do that. All right, we'll take a little break here and we'll talk about this. Number one, you're going to have to figure out my 100 character password that includes about 30 extended characters, lots of numbers, and lots of random words. So you're going to have to figure out 100 characters in order to do that, in order to get into the account. Number two, you're going to have my physical key right here, the two-factor authentication physical key. So you're going to have this as well in your possession. Number three, you're going to have the 100 character password that goes with the key right here. So you're going to have to figure out the character password that goes with this key. You're going to have to put it into your computer, otherwise you can't get in. And then you're going to have my 100 character password in order to get into the Google account. Once you have all of those things, you can finally get into my account. So good luck with all of that, bro. All right. We'll good luck. Good luck with all of that. Anyway, I want to see. I'm not changing my password. I'm just saying, you're going to have all of that in order to hack my account. So yeah, there's you a mission. That's one of those Mission Impossible kind of things. You're going to have to be Tom Cruise to get all that shit. Anyway, all right. Let's see. Is it a good time to buy my first house? We'll see. We'll see what's going on with that. Six of Wands says yes. Tower and the Hermit. A hermit talks about successfully moving in to some place, successfully getting into a destination. But the Tower says to be very careful because it seems like it's a little more aggressive aggressive as far as getting the price done. The negotiation may be a little more. I think you're going to have some really good deals. They're going to pull you in a direction you don't really want to go. And it feels like that there's a lot of shopping, negotiation. There's a lot of things that need to be done more so now than if it was just a regular sort of a home buying environment. Overall, Page of Swords says, watch out for kind of where you're going to end up with this, right? Watch out for the destination. It feels like that there's a little bit of a trap as far as neighborhood goes. Maybe the HOA is terrible. You definitely want to use a little more research here in shopping for the house than you normally would. Now, do I think that this is a good time to shop? Absolutely. The housing market is absolute crap right now. It's difficult to sell a house. Homes are on the market a lot more than they need to be. We have a ton of incentives for new houses right now that make them super cheap. This is a time to play. This is a time to play. So we'll give a little bit of a thumbs up on that housing market scan over there and see if we can get that done, right? Obviously, entertainment purposes only, never buy a house based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. Holly, thank you very much for your donation. We got Keely with the triple shot tonight, making it happen over there. All right, let's see what's going on with that. Let's see what's happening next here. Let's see. I can heart. What is this heart? Send a heart. Okay, I sent a heart. I don't know what that means, but I sent a heart. Holly, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you. All right, but yeah, welcome to the channel, by the way. It's a Tarot Oracle show. Holly, you're right there. Everybody else is up here. So you got a little bit of a wait. Holly, this is a busy place. This is the Grand Central Station of tarot readings, but you know, that's it. That's the way it goes. Anyway, all right. So yeah, we got AA. Took your advice and it worked. AA Orange Juice Edition is took my advice. What the hell are you thinking? Oh, Jay, what are you thinking? You took my advice. Took my advice. Oh my God, why would you do that? It's entertainment purposes only. But now I feel kind of stuck and lost. It seems. Things have gone stagnant again. Will this get better or just a crappy relationship? I don't know. Crappy love? Are things going downhill? Oh my God. Oh my God, it could be going downhill. We'll see. That is a little bit of a modern love indeed. You know, a little bit of a modern love indeed. We need more modern love, though. You don't want the 1950s love. We want the more modern love as far as that goes. So there we go. So I can heart donations. I never even saw that before. That's funny. I should heart every donation. I should heart every. Where's my other donation? See, I heart Keely's donation. I'll heart Karima's a donation. I don't know what that means. I'll heart Karima's other. See, and that's all I can do because that's as far as I can scroll back. Anyway, all right. Okay, so OJ took my advice and had a conversation with their lover, and it seems that they got stuck after that. But they're all excited, kind of, for a little bit, right? It temporarily fixed things. So is it just a crappy love relationship? Maybe. The Fool, the World. This is a relationship that is always going to have a little bit of the spice, right? By the spice meaning a little bit of a drama, a little bit of a work that needs to be put into this mix. You're just going to have to kind of put up with that long term, right? Nine of Swords. It just feels just like you're overthinking a lot of things within the context of this when you shouldn't be overthinking it, when you shouldn't be micromanaging this and expecting something. You're just going in with these big expectations and it's stagnant. It's not moving your direction. You're going to have to go with the flow rather than try to micromanage this. Ultimately, if you do walk in with expectations, you are going to be a little bit disappointed, especially with this kind of connection. Connection seems okay. It's not a crappy love. It seems okay at the end of the day, right? But the Fool says we're on an adventure. We're on a journey together. We have to be willing to walk off that cliff. We have to be willing to walk off into the next zone together on this. And it feels like you're needing something you're not getting, and stop needing that. That's my advice. Stop needing that extra. Stop needing that extra. Either you're happy, you're not happy, whatever you want to do. But the world says you're going to have a little bit of a journey on this particular relationship, and you're just going to have to basically put up with it, right? Or just sort of abandon it and go on to something else. This person's not really going to live up to your expectations. They're not going to provide every little thing that you need, but at least they're willing to work with you. They've already proven that. You just kind of have to roll with the waves as far as this goes. Crappy relationship, I don't see anything bad here. Two of Cups says we got a pretty solid love. We got a pretty solid thing going on with that. Speaking of solid, Kozaya is next over there. We got a new connection. Pisces. Wait a minute, Kozaya, did you find yourself a Pisces? Oh my God. Oh my God, Kozaya is over here, fishing up the Pisces over here. You're putting the lure in the water. You're waiting. You've been waiting over there. You're on the boat, throwing that line in there. Cinderella, thank you very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. So you hooked yourself a Pisces. Oh my. Oh my. I'm not sure what you're going to be doing with that. I'm not sure what you're going to be doing for that. Pisces Manus. I don't know what that means. Pisces Manus is a good for a long-term healthy relationship. Well, I'm glad you said healthy, because a long-term unhealthy relationship, that sounds like something I would get into. Just, entertainment purposes. High Priestess looks all right. The Devil does not look all right. Page of Swords, the Fool. I would say this is a good short-term relationship. This is a good short-term relationship.
Music to make love to.
I'd say we got the physical aspect that you need here. I'd say this looks decent for a short-term love with that. A little bit of a Page of Swords, a little bit of that good stuff happening over here, right? You see, they're fishing up there with a little bit of that devil, a little bit of the devil with the devil. It's a good short-term relationship. So I think it is going to be a healthy short-term relationship. However, I believe this person has some serious skeletons in their closet. And I believe that you're going to have to put up with that. And when we have a little bit of the High Priestess with the Devil, knowledge is no good here. Knowledge may be indeed something that you don't really want to deal with long-term here. And this is going to be something more of an adventurous kind of fun thing than a long-term kind of fun thing as it goes through this studio. Thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. I greatly appreciate you. Let's go to the next donation. We're making it happen with a little bit of a tarot magician over here. I would show you a magic trick, but the money trick, I had to go to the bank and get me more 20s for the money trick, because my 20s were like old, rotten, crusty, moldy. So I took them to the bank and I exchanged them for some nice, crispy 20s. And so I need to reassemble the money trick over here and make it happen, right? All right, let's get a little bit of a general message. See where this is going to take us in the long run. Well, Tarot Magician, thank you again. I greatly appreciate that. Well, I do think that you have some good business ideas that actually haven't come up yet. Some business ideas that haven't really come to fruition, haven't come fully manifested yet, right? You talk about getting this diploma thing. Page of Pentacles is about getting things rock solid, getting things substantial on our side. And I think that you have some substantial business thing that you haven't bumped into yet, but you will. And I think once you hit this, you're ready to go with this. This is going to be exciting indeed. And you're going to be ready and rocking for it, looking good as far as that goes, right? King of Wands, I do think that you have a little bit of fiery aspect that needs to be done soon. A situation that comes up that you need to dive into. You need to make it happen. You need to address it very quickly. So when you see a little bit of a fiery situation come up, you definitely want to grab that and move in the direction that you need here, because the King of Wands is not really going to play around as far as it goes as well. There are some things that we're chasing as far as adventurous kind of things that we're chasing that we're not really reaching. Be careful of what you want to hang on to long term here, because a lot of things that could be magical, a lot of things that could be substantial just may not work out. And it's okay to let go of things that aren't working out out. You have this cake tower that is falling, that is in a little bit of danger over here. And you don't want to sort of jostle it. You don't want to shake the table a little more than you have to with these things. If it's not working out, if it's not functioning, don't shake the table anymore and make everything fall, because that's not really going to be good long term. I think as far as emotional, I think that you have a lot of good emotional things happening very soon. I think a lot of emotional resonance, a lot of emotional excitement, a lot of things that you've been waiting for, a lot of things you've been excited about do indeed manifest. I think we have a lot of good things coming from that. You just have to be sort of patient here once they sort of get in there. But I think it really, as far as emotional goes, as far as structural things go, I think you're in good for this, definitely in good here. Four of Wands talks about your connection with other people is going to really grow in the next 2.5 months. A lot of things going on, a lot of excitement happening through here, but your connection with other people is really going to sort of be something that's really sort of expanding as we go through here. But yeah, I like it. I like it quite a bit on there. There we go. There we go. A little bit of a general in there. Hopefully that made some sort of sense as far as it goes. But yeah, there we go. We got CraftyLady. Thank you very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you on the PayPal side. Let's get some more donos. We are done with donos right now. No more for tonight. We got to cut it off somewhere. Might as well cut it off here. Going to try to get out of here by about 7:40. So yeah, I got another hour to go over here. Another hour to rock and roll as it goes over there. All right, let's see where this is going to be. B52, whitefly indeed. All right, S's current feelings towards me. I feel kind of a mixed thing. You know, I feel kind of a mixed thing going in. We'll see. We'll see. We'll unzip the whitefly and see where that's going to go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying over here? Yeah, well, okay. S's current feelings for me, 7 of Swords. Oh, man, they have a big change in their feeling for you, and they're about to let you know what it is. They have a big change in their feelings for you. It feels like stuff just ain't making sense. Stuff just isn't making sense. It's almost like what they're presenting to you, what they're saying, a lot of the things are sort of going through with, they just don't make any sense. 2 + 2 does not equal 4 in this case, right? So you do have some changes sort of upcoming from this thing, almost like something different that they need to say that they haven't said, something going on with that. But yeah, you definitely kind of, you know, sort of get sort of the brunt force trauma from that as far as that goes here. But yeah, a little bit of that Ace of Swords. Again, interesting news, some different news coming through here, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes as far as this connection, if that's going to survive that, as far, you know, as far as it goes. As far as it goes, but yeah, there we go. All right, we got Karima phase 1 is next. Let's see what's going on in Karima's life right now by getting us the Mons Tarot. We've all been waiting for it. We've all been waiting for it. Ultraviolet Morgan, it's the Whitefly Tarot. Just unzip the Whitefly just for you, Ultraviolet Morgan. But yeah, but you know, well, I unzipped it for B52. It's the stanky ass Whitefly Tarot, the one that stank so much that I had to put it in the garage for it to air out. It was so bad that I couldn't put it in the house. It was that nasty. Anyway, but now it doesn't stink anymore. I put it into the garage and let it air out, and now it is okay. Now it is all right. Have I been crossing the mind lately of S in the past couple of days? Oh! The star says yes. You know, it's hard to give a thumbs down when you got the star. See what I'm saying? When you got the star, you get that 8 of Swords. A lot of things they're not able to do right now. A lot of things they're kind of thinking twice about right now. You have a little bit of hesitancy from this individual, but it feels like that you do have some good stuff, right? Some good stuff going on here as far as thoughts about me. This is something, again, where they're very kind of restricted about what they're thinking about. They are kind of trying to get a handle on how their thoughts go know what things are doing. But the King of Pentacles says they're pretty much in control of it. But indeed, you have been crossing their mind, right? You're talking about the star at the very end, that connection, that guidance that brings us into the star is there, and that is pulling them in your direction indeed, all right? We also have what are his current thoughts about me. So with a little bit of a daydream, a little bit of a thoughts, drifting off towards a karima. Now, let's see what kind of thoughts have been drifting. What kind of thoughts have been going in that particular direction? We'll see where that is going to take us. Ooh, Three of Pentacles. Building, structuring things for later. Wow, look at this pentacle combo here. This is like a Mortal Kombat combo over here. It's what I'm saying, right? It's what I'm saying. We'll see about that. Yeah, Karima, I'm skipping around Karima. Karima, you're still there. There's your first one right there. I'm skipping around tonight, Karima. So yeah, we're skipping here. We're skipping there. We're skipping everywhere. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, look at this pentacle combo. It's like a Mortal Kombat combo where you got to press the keys just right. But you're talking about a 3 into an ace. They're building, structurally building something right now. Something is being built. Something is being worked on. Something is being sort of manufactured here. And they're ready to rock and roll with this. They're ready to take this to the next level. But they are sort of structuring things. They're getting things ready. They're getting things sort of thrust on there. But the 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles is a big kind of working, strategizing, seeing where this is going to go kind of thing. Now, I do think some of the plans, some of the ideas that they have aren't going to work long term, but I think that they do have, you said, the current thoughts. So they're the thoughts, right? We don't necessarily have to do every thought of everything, but we will try to see where it takes us, right? All right, we're skipping over to B52's Love Shack and seeing what are the next exciting thing other than the next exciting thing, other than the tasty tarot, you know? All right, 8 of Cups, Strength, and the King. Somebody's going to give up on you and abandon you. Somebody's going to give up on you and abandon you a little bit. You have somebody that's leaving, somebody who's not playing anymore, somebody who's going to sort of move in a different direction over here. You got that 8 of Cups, abandonment. Somebody's going to just stop trying. That's going to be going through the head. But yeah, that Strength card just talks about a little bit of a lowdown, a little bit of a sort of a staying low, staying kind of hidden. And you definitely want to sort of observe that. Maybe a friend, family member, loved one, something's going on with somebody laying a little bit low, and you want to kind of see what's happening with that. It's a little bit of an abandonment from this individual. I think if you confront this individual, I think that they will sort of get a little bit snappy on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying a little bit snappy on you, but that may be something you just got to deal with. But yeah, you're going to kind of have to just sort of ease up with all of that. Anyway, there's your next exciting thing. A little more B52 in our life. Never made anybody sad. Keeli is next over here. Again, we're hopping around tonight. So it's a hop around kind of thing. Let's see. Here's Ultraviolet said it's hot out this side. Well, you know, come to Texas where it's 105 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Alexa gave me a heat warning. Wait, where's this shit? Alexa gave me a heat warning. Thank you for the heat warning, Alexa, when it's 105 degrees outside. You know, I was going to go for a jog. A 2-hour jog. But Alexa said that it's a heat warning when it's 105 degrees. I didn't see that coming at all. Just total shock to me. I think Alexa is the most useful thing I've ever seen in my life to tell me about a, air quality alert and a heat warning when it's 105. So now all of my plans are ruined because of Alexa. All of my plans are ruined because of Alexa right now. I'm just saying. If I didn't have Alexa, CraftyLady, I was going for a 5-hour jog, CraftyLady, you know. But Alexa told me that there was a heat alert. So I'm glad that the weather service gave a heat alert. All right, what are my spirit guides trying to tell me right now? 7 of Pentacles, what you doing work? What you're doing works, and that's good news. What you're doing works. What you're doing is actually functional. This is something we're going to be able to carry on. This is something we're going to be able to chase, make it happen, make a lot of good things going through there, right? But that Five of Wands said there's some conflict that needs to get resolved. You have some conflict either in your head, maybe some things going on. I don't know how you're going to issue that out. Maybe with meditation, maybe with sort of being focused on some good things, getting control of your thoughts, but it feels like there's some conflict back and forth that you need to resolve. Maybe between a couple of choices, maybe between some things that you need to do, some things that you need to chase. But the Six of Swords says we're in it for the long run here. And having guides in that boat, having some things going are going to be better than just going it alone. This is not the time to be alone. This is the time to be connected with your spirit guides and to get all of this stuff going and all of this stuff moving, right? I need to turn the fan on. Speaking of 105, I don't know what's going on with the fan. Oh, man. I'm sweating like I'm in an interrogation room over here. All right, let's see. Now, Karima, the question that we thought that we missed is going to be next. It is going to be next. We're going to use everyone's favorite over here, Victorian Romantic Tarot. That's the one that y'all been waiting for. Y'all been, you know what I'm saying? Y'all been kind of pausing and trying to see where this thing is going to go. But this is the one that makes everybody happy, except when you pay for it. It's, you know, at $300 or whatever it is now. S's current feelings for me. Let's see what's going on with the feelings. Hopefully they're going to be good and all of that other stuff. The thing I love about the romantic, the Victorian romantic, is how a big tale that it tells. King of Wands into that Emperor and that Five of Swords with that. AS, thank you for your donation over PayPal. I greatly appreciate you. All right. The feelings are very, very straightforward right now. They're very, very to the point. They like it. They love it. They want more of it. The Emperor, right? They feel like that they're in charge of this. They're ready to rock and roll. They're ready to make some big choices, some big movements in here. And the current feelings are very to the point, right? I love it. I need more of it. I think that's what you see here. The King of Wands into the Emperor, sort of singing to the Emperor just sort of enjoying themselves over there. They're just sort of in that moment, basking in that moment and having a good time with it. So looking very good, looking very straightforward with the thoughts and the feelings as far as it goes. They do feel a little bit isolated from you, like we haven't discussed things, we haven't done some things that we need to do, and we're kind of on that fence of, I need to get some stuff happening, I need to get some stuff moving here, and they feel like that they need more connection with you at the moment, right? But that Four of Cups says the connection is sort of coming through. Is this something they know that they can sort of pick up and run with, and that's going to be okay in the long run. All right, we got all of that stuff. Has been thinking of me today. Is today one of those days where we do have some thoughts? Let's get some swords. Let's get some air in here and see where this is going to take us, because that's looking pretty good indeed. AS, I got you on the PayPal side. Thank you very much. You are in the queue. You're after Cinderella right here. So yeah, gonna be a minute, gonna be a hot minute. All right, you know, it's busy. It's grand. This is Grand Central Station Tarot Place is what this is. All right, Holly, lots of mods here. Yeah, I got like 107 mods, you know. Basically, I got 107 mods and one other viewer. So the 24 viewers, that is 23 mods and one other viewer. Anyway, all right, has been thinking of me today. Ooh, a little bit. I think they had a little bit of a thought about you today. Basically, sort of near the end of the day kind of feel here, right? Near the end of the day. Been kind of waiting, something I've been looking at, something I've been pursuing and whatnot. You definitely have a kind of thing going through, right? Kind of thing going through as far as it goes here. You have a Judgment card. This is something at the end of the day they had more thoughts. It's almost like something happened at the end of the day that made them think of you a little more than usual as far as it goes. The Five of Cups, they have been a little bit on the lonely side. We sort of saw that in the previous array. They have been missing you. They're definitely sort of waiting to go through here. But the King of Pentacles seems to be up all the time, up in every reading. It just feels like that Again, they're busy, but at the end of the day, something happened. Somebody said something, they got a phone call, something's going on where at the end of the day today, they really had a big resurgence of thoughts about you as far as it goes. So there we go. We got the karima phase 1 and 2 completed over here. Since Hollie's here, let's throw Hollie up and find out what is going on. That sounds bad, throw Hollie up, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Hollie, look at this. You're getting all of the exciting decks today. We're getting the Waterfall Tarot made by moi, made by yours truly over here. But yeah, made by the Tarot Oracle. All right, what do you see coming up for me in the month of August? Let's go two whoppers through here and see where this is going to take. All right, we'll go through number 1, numero uno. We'll go through sort of an emotional resonance, sort of your career, your path, how you're walking, your relationships, your love, and all this other stuff. We'll see how that goes. Oh, nice. Your friend, one of your friends, either making a new friend or you have some friend that definitely is sort of coming through. This is a sort of, August is a time to catch up with friends. August is a time to catch up with different people in your life. It feels like somebody is neglected. Somebody needs you more than normal right now, and that's somebody you definitely want to catch up with, right? You definitely want to catch up with this individual and kind of see where this is going. This also is a time to kind of figure out what you're doing with your love life, with your sort of your passions, with a lot of the things that really give you emotional resonance. I feel like that you've been kind of in a dry spell as far as emotional resonance, maybe getting 100% happiness, getting a lot of the excitement that you've kind of been waiting for as far as that goes. I think that this is the time to sort of catch up with that and sort of figure out sort of where you're going to be. Because I do think that you have some really good times coming in through August, especially August 11th and 12th are going to be your mainstays. August 11th and 12th, jot it down on the calendar as far as that goes. It feels like a lot of things that you've been waiting for, a lot of things that you have been sort of looking for and basically sort of, kind of scanning the environment. I really think that that's going to come to pass here, August 11th and 12th for you. 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family. I think you have some exciting news as far as either family, love relationships going through, a lot of good things in August. Now, that's not going to carry around to September. I think September love life's going to suck. I think that you're going to have a lot of challenges in September. I think that's sort of going to creep you into a little bit of October as well, so kind of be acceptable for that. But this is something where there's going to be a few challenges in that September, especially late September into October kind of thing. And yeah, that's going to be something good for you in the long run, but be aware that you're going to have to get a little bit of a patience as far as end of September goes, as far as that is concerned with there. All right, let's go with career and see what kind of money we can drum up over here. See if we can get a little bit of money, some cashola, some things going on with that, with career, with hobbies, with whatever you do to make yourself happy at the end of the day, to get all of that funding going on and all of that. All right. Wow. Career. End of the year. Okay. I don't know if you're employed or not, but if you are, there's an end of the year bonus headed your way. Bottom line, end of the year bonus. I know you asked for August, but I'll skip ahead. You know what I'm saying? Hollie, I'm lazy. I skip ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and give you the whole damn year. No, but you do have an end of year. You do have some good stuff happening through here. And I think that's going to be good overall for you, right? You do have some handouts, some free money coming in. You do have some good things monetarily coming through here. I think that's going to be rocking and rolling as far as that goes. I do think that you do have some investments that need some careful look-see, right? You need some investments that have some careful look-see in them. I think all of your investments, some things that you're looking at, some things that you're putting your money into, it's definitely going to be a little bit tricky, especially as you get, again, out of August and stuff. I think August looks pretty smooth. I think you're going to be all right. I think it's going to be pretty decent. But end of the year, you are going to have to be careful with your investments as far as where it goes. Again, I do think that you get some free money, either sort of from a review or from somebody, sort of seeing what you do, seeing sort of the power that you have, some of the abilities that you have. Because I think you do a little too much work, ad work, and I think people see that and appreciate that as well. The Fool, you have another job opportunity coming in. Not really end of the year, but more of October-ish. If you're going to have a new job opportunity, it's going to be in October. This is going to be something that has either a hell of a commute or a little bit of a challenge with it, but I do think that you make a little more money if you want to choose to go into that particular direction. So there we go. A little bit of a look-see going with the Hollie. Welcome, Hollie, to the stream once again. I greatly appreciate your very generous donation tonight. Let's hop over to PayPal. Can we do PayPal? We can do PayPal tonight. AA wants to know. Oh, wait a minute. That is OJ. OJ wanna know what should I expect next? What's coming in? What kind of things are waiting for me at the end of the rainbow with this particular individual? Is this gonna be okay? Is it gonna be all right indeed? Let's see. What should I expect next? We've been long distance until I move in September. OJ needs some more OJ in their life. OJ needs all of this stuff. Look at that distance indeed from here. The distance works for you. The distance works great. They're not there. They're not in your damn face. They're not being obtrusive. This person is obtrusive when you're going to be there 24/7. I'll be honest with you now, OJ. They're going to be a little bit more intrusive than you like, okay? So the distance works in your advantage, and that's something that you want to sort of, look at that. You want to look, maybe the distance works to your advantage. Maybe this is something where being 24/7 maybe a little bit more intrusive than you imagine it being. This is somebody who has a lot to say very quickly. They have a lot to say. That's what you should expect next. A little bit of a dump of everything going through here. But they want to make a happy home, happy family, so they're going to be a little bit, sort of turning it out and a little bit at a time and not dumping it overall. Overall, it looks like it works. It looks like things function, things work. But there's a massive, and I mean a massive discrepancy between a long distance, which you see here with the Two of Swords, and the distance that is provided within, and being living together. So I think that you have a very big adjustment period that's going to need to happen there for that to sort of move in the direction that you would like it to move in. So there we go. But the moving in September will be interesting indeed. We'll see how that goes, right? We'll see how that goes with that. Luna wants to know how it goes over here. Luna's like, give me a little bit of information over here with some teddy bears. Can we do some teddy bears this early? Can we do some teddy bears this early? It's still light outside. I don't know. What are S's current feelings towards me, whitefly? Apparently we can do teddy bears because everybody, their dog, their mother, and their dog's mother wants a little bit of a whitefly tarot. There you go. Luckily, it's not out in the garage anymore. All right, well, let's see. What are S's feelings towards me? 9 of Pentacles. They're working hard. They're working very hard for the good results, for the stability that you need. They're working very hard to get kind of the results that you would like to see here, right? You got 7 into the 9 of Pentacles. I talk over and over and over in my book about the 7-9 Pentacle combo. We're working hard. We're getting the results that we need. The hard work that they've done, the diligence that they've had, the patience that you've had with this individual, it feels like that is sort of coming to a head here. It's coming to a good direction, a good, a good sort of end game as far as this goes. But yeah, I think you have a lot of good things potentially. You have a lot of good things happening here from the work, from the distance, from the development that we've done within this connection. 8 of Pentacles said there's more work to do, but we're going to be able to handle that. It doesn't seem like that's going to be difficult in the long run. All right. And then one more whitefly tarot reading down as far as that goes. We got Amanda is next, but we're going to skip to Karima phase 3. Karima phase 3. Karima does like at least one tasty tarot. You know what I'm saying? Karima's like, throw me one taste. Give me a taste. Give me a taste of the tasty tarot with one reading per night. We can put up with that. Hasn't been one to reach out to me. I think so. We see in the previous readings, they have been missing you. They have been seeing that gap in their life from not having you around where they would like it. Ooh, the Knight of Wands, fiery thing, sort of chasing the Seven of Swords, move back into your life with that. I do think that they have been wanting to reach out. We have a boatload of movement cards waiting for this reading. We got the Seven of Swords with the breadsticks. They have been having different thoughts. They have been having a lot of direct thoughts about kind of where they want to be, how they want to approach you, how they want to see this go. And they have been kind of excited and kind of waiting for opportunities to make this happen, right? You got the Chariot with another movement card in here. Again, they want to make that movement. They want to reach out. They want to get this done. Nine of Pentacles, you sort of fill that role of making them happy, bringing the stability in and getting all of the good stuff going on with this. So overall, I think we got a thumbs up with this. A lot of nines, making us happy, bringing the stability, bringing in what we need in our life as far as making movements towards you as well. So that is an easy yes as far as that goes. When will I hear from him? I think you'll hear from him Thursday. That's what I think. I think Thursday is your day that you will hear from them. So there we go. You know, I put it out there. We have Thursday over there. The Six of Swords says it's going to take a little longer than expected. I wonder if that means next Thursday. Knight of Wands, the Bartman card over here, definitely says that we do have some movement going through here, some movement happening right here, right? You do have a little bit of that delay, a little bit of that long wait, maybe a little bit, maybe looking at a next Thursday, but I think it's going to be on a Thursday. With this, we need to reach out, literally reach out and get the connection, reach out and make this happen as far as this goes. The King of Wands, take a step up, take it, you know, get it moving, take it where we need to go, because the movement, the big movement, the fiery movement from that night needs to happen. We need to have some things going. So either this Thursday, next Thursday, definitely on a Thursday as far as it goes. All right, at least in my opinion, entertainment purposes only, never assume somebody's going to reach out based upon a random dude on the YouTube reading cards on the internet. You know what I'm saying? All right. We'll see where this takes us. We've been talking about tarot. We've been doing it. T.O., isn't that you? I have no idea what you're saying. I have no idea what you're going on. High-strung, isn't that you? High-strung. I'm not high-strung at all. The minute I'm off this tarot channel, I'm very laid back and very boring. So, yeah, very boring. I'm a very boring individual. Other than doing the stock trading and making tarot decks and doing all of the other stuff, yeah, other than that, I'm very boring. Anyway, all right, general for August. Where do you want to be in August? Lovers talks about your love relationships, love connections being very critical through the month of August. The Lovers doesn't lie. The Lovers doesn't hesitate. The Lovers gets out there and throws itself on the table. You have two big majors over there. And yeah, the Lovers make it happen, right? Hierophant says there are some serious things going on with love in August, some serious things developing, you know, kind of that. But, you know, there you go. Sort of moving towards making it happen and doing all of that stuff. But yeah, there's some work to do. There's some work to do, either making money or something else. Things heat up maybe a little bit at work. Things get a little bit more, you know, sort of a little bit more push at work. But yeah, there you go. There you go with that. A little bit of a general August happening with that. Now, sorry about that. That was me, but the ho-ho card. Is the ho-ho card me? No, I don't know. No, there's a lot of cards in the deck, none of which are me. Let's see. That could be Journey. I think that's what we determined. That is Journey. I think that was our determination. Me and Ultraviolet Tarot determined that is Journey there. So that is Journey. So there we go. That's the Journey card, the King of Wands. So that's the one we'll assign to it. We'll assign to it. All right. What are we doing next? We got some crafty lady going over here. Let's get some of the elf herself. All right, what are T's intentions? All right, what are T's true intentions? Where are they going? What are they doing? Let's get a little bit of the Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, I put a CraftLady, not crafty. All right, let's see if that fixes it. With crafty, your picture should appear there. There we go. The elf herself. All right, we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Okay, with Edgar Allan Poe over here. Edgar Allan Poe is waiting to happen. What are T's intentions? Do they have any decent intentions? Are we wasting our time with Mr. T? I don't know. Ain't nobody got time for that fool. Or no, what did he say? What are T's intentions? Ace of Wands. You haven't really seen him yet. I do think that you have to see what they're going to do next. You have to launch forward and see that action, see that reaction in order to get things kind of going as far as it goes through here. Eight of Cups says that they've abandoned their original intentions and they're kind of in the midst of changing things up a little bit. I think what you originally saw, what you originally connected with, what you originally kind of drawn to has been given up, has been thrown out, and I think things are changing. Things are being modified as you speak with this. I think this person is not really a liar, but they exaggerate things or try to make you think something's happening when things are not happening, so be aware of that. But what are their intentions? Is being modified. Their original intentions, maybe something they told you, maybe something that they promised, maybe something that was on the table, maybe that you looked in their eyes and you saw it, has been altered and has been changed, and they are kind of rethinking what to do at this moment. You got a little bit of an altered states or an altered intentions going through that. Let's see, who never has altered intentions is Karima, phase 4 over here. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. We did the Poe. We did the Poe because the Poe does know. Let's get a little bit of a modern love tarot going through here. I think we're done with a white fly now, at least I hope. We're done with a white fly, with a stanky white fly. I remember Mr. T on one of those celebrity profile shows on MTV. He cut down, he moved into like $1 million home or something, then he cut down all the trees because he had allergies. And all the neighbors were mad at him because he cut down all the trees on his property. But I remember that. I remember Mr. T cutting down all the trees. I think that was the person. Anyway, I thought that was funny. But yeah, you have allergies, it's your property, cut down everything, right? Cut down the trees, cut down the fence, you know, get all the grass, make it gravel. I don't know. How's he viewing me today? Today, a little bit of the Devil and the King of Pentacles. It's almost like that he needs a little time to make things right, to make things better. Needs a little time to fix up some things that have been broken, that have been not working, and he needs some capability or needs some sort of a moment to get that moving as far as this goes. The Devil, right? Some of the things that need to get done haven't gotten done. We're trying to play catch up on some of those things as far as how are we viewing you. We need to catch up with you. We need to get some things that haven't been done here and make a happy home, happy family. You see that consistently with our other reading, with this reading, and kind of things that go through here, right? But yeah, that 10 of Pentacles, just say happy home, happy family. We need to build this. We need to structure this. And that's how you're viewing you today, as a future happy home, happy family. But the Devil says that we need to alter. We need to get some things started that haven't been done here, because we have a little bit of that distance with the Hanged Man. What you're seeing is not what's going on. I do think that you have some things going on over there that maybe you're not aware of, or some things happening. They're a little bit more stressed, or they're moving in a direction that's going to be a little bit different than what you're kind of thinking as far as that goes. All right, that's how they're viewing you today. All right, let's see also, how does he feel on the days he's not able to communicate with me? Is it going to be difficult? I do think that it is, because in the previous reads you did have that level of difficulty, that kind of, you know, I need to go back and forth, I need to figure things out. The 7 of Cups. I think that on the days that, not communicating with you, you have the Seven of Cups. We have too many options, too many things. One of the things that you bring into their life is this level of clarity or this level of inspiration that without you, they really don't have, right? And without that, they're a little bit distracted. We have too many things going on, too many things in the queue, too many things happening with this. And on days like this as well, they see that connection, they see that love connection in between here, but they just can't reach it, and that's something that's struggling, and something that's difficult for them overall. The world feels like that you're miles away every time they can't communicate with you, like you're so far away, great distance or a great kind of a distance in between you, and they feel like they need to bridge that distance as well, right? Get that Nine of Cups. I need that emotions. I need that good solid emotion in my life, and that's kind of difficult for them sometimes because they see the possibility, they see the connection, but they can't reach it, and it's not within their grasp. So yeah, they do have that missing you indeed feel as it goes through there. All right, let's go to, we got Keely, one more kind of thing going through here. Let's get a little bit of an adventurous tarot reading tonight. Get a little bit of the adventure, and by getting the Adventure Tarot, right? The Adventure Tarot takes it to the level that we need. All right, what important thing does my roommate have to tell me? Oh, Jesus. Well, let's see what kind of roommate information, kind of roommate bad news we got going on through here. We'll see. No, the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. It's almost like you haven't been doing enough. They think that you haven't been pulling your weight. You haven't been doing enough. You haven't been doing the things that they need, doing the direction that they kind of need here. That Knight of Swords, right? We need to communicate with you. We need to communicate that sort of that Queen of Wands over here. We have to all contribute. We have to all do this stuff, do this and that. And this is something they feel like that you haven't been pulling your weight in a variety of different ways. That Page of Wands, there's some things that need to get done, some things that need to happen here, and you just ain't been doing it. They feel like that they've been having to step up and, sort of pick up the slack as far as this goes. So that's what they want to say. That's what they want to say. Dirty dishes, maybe some dirty dishes. We'll see. All right. Let's see what's happening next with Studio 66 wants to know over there. I should be more specific. All right, well, there you go. Now you are more specific, and I wrote it down over there. We'll go ahead and stick with the Adventurous Tarot over here. Is Dee just playing a game, or are they going to turn romantic with me? Oh, my. Are they playing a game, a foolish game with me? Let's see, are they playing a foolish game with me? Is this something we got to deal with long term with this? No. Is it going to turn romantic? King of Swords, a little bit of a heartbreak from here. I do think that there is a little bit of a game afoot. A little bit of a game afoot here. They're being defensive against the whole romance thing. They're not just coming out and saying plain Jane, I need this or I need that. This is something that I'm kind of wanting to go with and what have you. It feels like that they sort of like that power. They like a little bit of the flirtatiousness. I like a little bit of sort of where things are going because they have the upper hand here. It's not really a game, but it's more of a power trip or kind of showing their power, kind of showing what they can do here as well. I do think that they will come around a little bit more on the romantic side, but you just don't have any romance cards here. I think you're just going to have to put up with this for a little longer. The purpose of this is to not play the game with them as far as this goes. So I think that's going to be it, right? Don't play the game. Be direct with what you need, what you want over here, because they need to make a choice here, and that's the biggest problem. They haven't made any choices. They're avoiding making any choices, and if you get up in their face, I think they're going to finally make a choice of what they want to do or not. But you do have to put a little pressure on them to kind of see where they're going here, because the King of Swords, this power trip is not really working for anybody right now, and them being defensive with this isn't working as well. So there we go. there we go. As far as that is, a little bit of the adventurous side, we can get that done tonight. We got the Heaven and Earth Tarot making its appearance over here. We got Annette is in the queue, but let's get a little bit of a Ciro Marchetti going. A little bit of a Ciro Marchetti going instead of the Heaven and Earth. We got some good Ciro Marchetti action up in the queue tonight. All right, general for August, anything good, bad, any bad surprises I don't want to know about, what should I be aware of coming through in August? Let's get that. You know, Ciro said they ain't making any more decks, and they're making more decks now that they said that they ain't making any more decks than they did before they said they ain't making any more decks. So when they weren't not making decks, they made less decks than when they're not making any decks. Anyway, we'll see. General for August, let's see where this is going to go. Love, going to be on your side in August. Love is really on your side in August. Coming out, the first thing through the gate is going to be the Love Two of Cups, the Lord of Love indeed. Love is going to be very focused, centralized, and very much on your mind in August. It feels like a lot of things are coming to pass. A lot of things are sort of coming to play here. And you got that Empress card next to the Two of Cups, talking about you being content, being happy, being sort of leveled up, and being sort of, happy with where things are going, how things are going in that general vicinity as far as it is there. I do think August as well talks about money being not as big of a problem as it has been before. It feels like money is sort of coming in through here. You have a little bit more knowledge. You have a little bit more opportunity. You have that thing going through there. And I think that's going to be something that you definitely want to embrace and want to see it kind of work itself through, right? This is something as well that you have to be ready to go forward with some of your adventures that you've been waiting for. This is something where you can't delay. You have to sort of dive in, make it happen, make it move into the direction that you want here, because if you don't, you are going to lose some opportunities that you have been waiting for as far as August goes well, right? But August does go well. We need to leap on the adventures that we have. We're very, very focused on being happy with love, being satiated, and being emotionally resonant with kind of where we want to be in August as well. So there we go, a little bit of an adventure going through there. Not the adventure tarot, but it is adventurous every day, right? Will the financial situation become better? We saw a little bit of a sneak preview with that, being a little bit of more opportunities, or at least more pathways that we can go through and things that we can do within that level. Hang on. But let's see where this is going to take us, right? Financial situation. Yes, you do have some good things happening here. It does take a little longer than usual to get your financial situation back on board, definitely here. But the 3 talks about more opportunities, new things, maybe a new job, a new level, a new inspiration, new things coming forward and coming through here. And I think that's an opportunity you definitely want to take, right? Could it be related to an opportunity where you need to leap on it immediately? Maybe a little bit. But the Queen just talks about your level of management, your level of making things happen is going to be very sturdy and be very poignant within there as well. So yeah, it does get a little bit better. It does get into that direction, and you're going to be ready to go as far as that move. So there we go. A little bit of a Ciro Marchetti action tonight. We've been waiting for that over there, and we've been moving in that direction indeed. We got Annette is next. Annette wants to know. We got Aunt. Well, no, we got Annette. All right. Is TNB broken up? All right, let's see. Man, this might hurt tarot. Let's go get that one, because this might hurt indeed if they're broken up. That's the way it goes sometimes. Not everything works to our advantage. All right, is it going to be broken up? And is it going to be a finale as far as this goes? This might hurt indeed. Let's see where this is going to take us. And we got Karima, the final phase, the final countdown is going to be last. And then we are out of here. Are they broken up? Yes. Yes, and yes, and yes. Yes, 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 and yes. It looks like a thumbs up. A thumbs up indeed. What do we got going on? You know, this really needed to be broken up a long time ago. They got into a situation where they should have broken up a while back, but they didn't. They tried to hang on. They desperately tried to hang on to the threads that bind them, and it just got to be a little too much. Seven of Cups. I think both of them actually had multiple opportunities with some other people, and they're kind of looking and kind of scanning the environment and whatnot. I think basically one of them went behind the other's back on either a text or a call or something like that. I don't know what happened here, but there was a little bit of an escape, a little bit of a cheat as it goes, and it feels like that was pretty much the end of that. So I do think they're broken up. Are they broken up for good? No, I think they'll start texting each other on September the 19th or the 18th. But they're broken up for now. But yeah, I think they'll start texting. It doesn't, it depends. It depends. But yeah, so mid-September-ish, I think that they will have another try. Will it work out? Probably not, but you never know. You never know with that. I guess we'll end with the grand finale tonight. One more uno mas tasty tarot reading. If you don't have this, I don't know what you're doing with your life, because it's going to be on Kickstarter 9 more days. And I will have some on Etsy. I know some people don't know Kickstarter. They don't like Kickstarter. I will have plenty on Etsy, probably 40 decks on Etsy. After those are gone, it is concluded, and you will never see it again in your lifetime. All right. What actions will they take to me in the next 2 months? I do think that the Hermit talks about being alone. I do think that they want to be alone with you more often. I think you're going to see a strive, sort of a goal, a movement towards that, right? Because that Hermit feels like that they want to be more alone and want to have more alone time with you. And I think that's something that they really want to do. That's one of the actions that they're going to take coming in the next 2 months. I do think that they're going to talk about basically finally making a big decision, finally making a poignant decision here with this Justice card, maybe the legal ramifications, the legal aspects of sort of doing that, but they want to sort of make you happy in these regards with that Empress, with that connection, with that excitement. I think that's something that they're working towards and they're pushing for as well, right? You do have a sort of more of a sleepover. We discussed this again with a sleepover, sleepy time with the chamomile tea, and I think that's something that they're going to try to do as well in the next 2 months. I do think the next 2 months is going to have some good stuff coming through that. What are his secret love feelings, desires for me at the moment? Let's see what kind of secrets that we have going through here. 2 of Cups. Ooh, nice. 2 of Cups, nice. I think they want a little more adventurous things in bed. They want a little more adventure in bed, a little more action, a little more chase, a little more fun times in bed. I think they have some ideas, some things they want to introduce, some good things sort of coming through there, no pun intended. But yeah, that 2 of Cups, that connection within the bed, within the context of that. I do think that they have some sort of secret love. I do think they want to communicate kind of some of these things. And they've been kind of hesitant. They've been kind of scared. Maybe it's some role play. Maybe it's some other things. But they definitely want to pursue that. They want to try that. They want to chase some of that as well. King of Pentacles talks about basically spending more money on you. I think one of the secret things that they want to do is give you some special gifts, purchase some things for you, and I think you'll see a little bit of that maybe soon with that. But the biggest thing is going to be the trip that we're talking about. They want one big trip. They want one opportunity through here, and that's something that, again, that they secret, they have the desires, they have the feelings, they've been wanting to take this particular action, they want to take this particular thing going through there. And that is it for me. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.